What's going on, world? Welcome to Fitlosophy 101, where I'm your host, Tim Buckley, and I'm proud to have you here. Now, fitness is more than just a lifestyle. Fitness is more than just the physical of just looking in the mirror and trying to see how good you look, or even losing weight and gaining muscle. In Fitlosophy 101, I'm here to help you understand that fitness goes beyond the gym, body weight exercise, running, or any other physical activity. So I'm excited to share with you today. Grab a beverage, have a seat, kick back, and relax, because we're going to have a proud, powerful conversation. Now, I want you all to first understand that we get one body. Our body is truly our temple, and we must take care of it. Whether you are of a particular body weight, whether you are mesomorph, endomorph, ectomorph, no matter your body type, we all know that physical activity is really good for our body, for our mind, for our spirit. But when we think about fitness, why is it that we only think about exercise, lifting weights, or dance class, and things like that? So what Fitlosophy 101 is all about, it's about the understanding that you have to be fit in a multitude and so many other areas of life. See, when it comes down to fitness, it's about overall wellness and gifting to not just yourself, but having the ability to help those around you. So Fitlosophy 101 is the understanding of I have to be fit in my relationships. I have to be fit in my career path. I have to be fit in the way that I carry myself when I walk into a room. I have to be fit with my goals and my aspirations, the things that I aspire to achieve in life. You have to take them seriously. And that's just it. The same way we take our health serious, our fitness, as we're working out and having fun, but having a serious overall understanding of this is going to make me better in the long run. So when you think about Fitlosophy 101, I want you to think about putting in the work, the preparation that it takes to be better the next day, the work that you do today for a better tomorrow. When I first sat down and I thought about Fitlosophy 101, the first thing that came to mind was understanding that if you don't have your mindset in a correct space, you won't be consistent with your physical fitness. So when I'm thinking about Fitlosophy 101, I'm like, if you don't have the proper mindset, you won't maintain the discipline. Your consistency is off. But just those two things could knock off the effort and your attitude that you go about just during the day. Whether it's your job, whether it's your relationships, the way that you communicate, you probably don't care very much about any other area in your life. And if you do, you're probably not giving it all that you can in that area. So that means you could be better in business. You could be better at sales. You could be better at presenting yourself. You could be better at conversation. You could be better at helping people understand what your message is. You could be 1% better every single day. Fitlosophy 101 is important to me because I was once there where my paradigm and some of the things that I learned growing up didn't serve me as well. So I had to unlearn those things and become a different person. I had to be willing to walk into change. I had to make sure that how I carried myself, how I even thought about myself was fit based upon Fitlosophy 101, going deep within to focus on my potential. All of this energy and motivation and inspiration that we have stored inside of us, that is potential. And the only way you truly know what you're capable of is to just give it a shot. Just give it a shot. That's all you gotta do. Just give it a shot. And what I've learned over the past with Fitlosophy 101 is that you don't have to be perfect when you start, but you do have to start. And that's the beauty in it, because we are way more creative than we know. I've got some people that they'll tell me, man, look, I'm not creative. What? Come on, man. You have so much creativity, but I think most of us worry about what other people have to say about what we create or what we are working to create. Some of us are barbers, real estate agents, trainers, doctors, lawyers. We're not all going to have the same job or profession or whatever we love to do in life. Our passions are different. That's what gives us individual purpose. That's what sets you apart from the rest. But how do you find those things? How do you find those passions and the purpose of life? And that's essentially just what it's about. Fitlosophy 101 is a well-rounded area of principles where you can understand how far you can push yourself and where you might need to take a step back, learn a little bit more about yourself, your habits, why your subconscious mind, why do you subconsciously wake up and brush your teeth? Why do you cook that food that way? Why do you dress like that? Why do you tie your shoes the way that you do? Somebody taught you those things and they created these patterns in your life, and now you just do them every single day and you don't even think about it. So, when it comes to purpose and passion and all these things that we have stored inside of us that we may not even know exist because nobody's put a key in the ignition and actually crunk up the car. We ain't going nowhere right now. We ain't going nowhere if we haven't tapped into who we truly are. And every single day is an opportunity to tap in just a little bit more, just a little bit more. You're not going to, like they say, Rome wasn't built in a day. So you can't put so much pressure on yourself where you feel like, oh, I want to create this new thing. I want to create this new thing, but this has to be done today. It has to be perfect today. No, it doesn't. I had to learn that for myself. When I first started talking in front of the camera, I hated it. And I still think now it's good to practice. It's good to practice your camera presence and looking into the camera and speaking to the people that you're working to communicate to. The beautiful thing about social media is that there are so many people out there, real people that are struggling with the same things that you struggle with, or they're working to achieve some of the same goals that you are working to achieve. And I think that's dope. I think when I first learned about online and social media and just people, I understood that wherever I was right there, that I could reach more people on the internet and I could get whatever my message was going to be across. I didn't know what the message was going to be at first, but life's experience is the best teacher. And if you take everything that you learn, if you take the mistakes and you've taken that experience, your trials, your tribulations, listen, there's other people that have gone through what you've gone through. So when you think you don't have a purpose, you don't have passion, understand, in that moment, whether you're 25 years old, 30 years old, 40, 50, 60, it does not matter. You have walked a journey. And on that journey, you've gained valuable experience. You've got so many things that you can teach the world, that you can explain to people that might be able to not make those same mistakes if they hear your voice. But how can they hear your voice? So it's important that we speak up. It's important that you post your content, because being fit is also about taking action. Fitlosophy 101 is about conquering whatever fears you have. It's about building confidence, self-esteem, and becoming the very best version of yourself, having better discipline, being more consistent in your efforts, accountability, responsibility. Oftentimes we know exactly what we need to do, and we just need to do it. And that is millions of people around this world. We know exactly what we need to do. How many videos do you need to watch? How many books do you need to read before you jump off the porch? Because it don't have to be perfect, but you got to go. You must jump, and your tribe is waiting on you to jump. But until you jump, nothing exists. And I'm here to reaffirm to you that once you jump, it's beautiful. The journey. I mean, listen, life creates contrast. And what I mean is life creates contrast so that you can understand what you want versus what you don't want. It's that simple. Just walk the path of what you want, what you desire. When adversity hits, when challenges hit, Fitlosophy 101 tells you to stay resilient in your effort. Don't give up, because adversity is what needs to happen. You need to be challenged in a way to understand that when that thing happens, you have to understand I have to work even harder before the adversity hit. So now when I get there, I'm prepared, because there's even more adversity coming. So I'm prepared to take on whatever comes my way, because adversity will come. The challenges, the roadblocks, they will come. What type of detour will you take to still get it done and make it happen? Fitlosophy 101 is a standard of men, and not just men as in male, but woman, male and female. It is a standard of thinking. It is a way of life. And this is why it's important to me to let people know that when you think about fitness, don't just think about just working out. Think about your finances. Think about your family. Think about your relationships. Think about your career path. Think about the way that you carry yourself. Think about how you want people to see you in this world. How is your personal brand? This is how you build an empire. You have to first see yourself as someone. You have to see yourself as someone. And that may take time, but you are deserving. You are worthy, and you have what it takes to get the job done. With Fitlosophy 101, I want to bring to you the words, the wisdom to ignite what's inside of you and help you understand you got this. We got this. And everything that I put into Fitlosophy 101 comes from things that Tim Buckley, myself, have witnessed and been through and conquered, or I'm still working to overcome and conquer. Because remember, on the journey, you just got to go. It's not going to be perfect. And you're going to have some haters. You're going to have some people that will speak negatively on your name. But once again, it's your resilience on how you continue walking the correct path and let them say what they want to say. The opinions don't matter. Let them talk, but let your actions speak louder than the words. Listen, make sure you tune in. This is where you will catch the latest Fitlosophy 101 updates. I appreciate you taking the time to sit down and have a chat with me. Once again, Tim Buckley, Fitlosophy 101. Let's work.